These people out there are the most notorious of all gangsters. So-called cats out here who think you really doing something, you ain't got nothing on some of these public servants. Nothing at all. They more gangster than the most gangster, and they more real than the realest niggas out here. And when you think about it, keep this in mind. They operate on a street code. They don't snitch. They stand behind each other's bullshit. Uh, and they do it like it's a front line of defense. Cats in the hood ain't doing that. We got folks snitching left, right, and in between. They'll say anything and tell on anybody to get out of 2 or 3 days of pressure. And just like certain folks, these people, these high-sitting people, I'm not going to say here what I will say to them when I see them in person. You know, I do talk to them in some pretty disparaging words. That's what I do. They get that old fake ass outrage. I'm flabbergasted that you say such a thing, or I'm shocked, or I'm appalled. No, you did that shit, and I'm saying you did that shit to you. So the thing I had to keep in mind and understanding where I am is I've always understood how power works, and this hat signifies that yeah, I did spend time in the United States military. And I don't want to say it like it was a sentence, but to a degree, it allowed me to see the world from a unique perspective. So I come with a little bit of experience, and I do understand how power responds when it's confronted with an unwavering presence. And sometimes I may represent that to people. And what it tends to do is operate with a single philosophy of, dismiss, discredit, demonize, and destroy. I've been through the first three, and I'm not looking and hoping to be to run into that fourth one. But I understand what it is. So my message is in this regard is not just to the streets and to the hood, but it's to the suburbs and the trailer parks and everywhere in between. Y'all ain't never gonna have no proximity with these people. Ever, 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 ever. Wealthy people don't like poor people, despite the fact that for some reason a lot of people who are poor or struggling or living from day to day seem to uh, honor or almost show dietic reverence to rich people who would rather see you dead than around them. That kind of concludes my rant for the beginning of this. Now, I want to talk about another issue, which is child support. And what's happening, at least in the Hillsborough County area, Tampa area, is that they started back ramping up child support proceedings.